Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Game 2 of the doubleheader between the Bears and the Bulldogs, U-Pike and Union. This time will be on the men's side. U-Pike comes in game 13 wins, 4 losses, 11 wins, and 11 and 2 in the AAC, the most wins in the AAC. Union receiving votes, they're 11 wins, 5 losses, 10 wins, and 2 losses in the AAC. So for the second consecutive game, the Bears will be playing a team that are tied for first in the conference. These two teams met November the 8th back in Barberville, and that game went into overtime. We get the correct final score there. 84-81. The Bears dropped that one. So it'll be a key matchup here tonight as it's heavyweight battle. Again, two top teams in the AAC, Road Warriors, the U-Pike and Bear are both Bears. Excuse me. Let me try that one more time, folks. U-Pike and Union are both coming off road wins. The Bears earned a huge win at CIU Columbia International, while the Bulldogs took down Reinhardt. The Bears are a perfect 6-0 this year at home. Isaac Standback is first in the AAC in field goal shooting at 69.6%. Jeremy Dillon is fourth in the AAC in three-point shooting at 44.8%. Bears are first in the AAC, and the Union is second, only about half a game out. If the Bears should win tonight, the Bears would have a full-game lead in the AAC standings and split the series with Union and extend the U-Pike's home winning streak dating back to last year to 11 ball games. Let me see here, folks. Hang on just a second. I'm not very prepared for this broadcast. I'm getting there, I promise you, though. On the season, the Bears extremely efficient from the field. They're shooting 51% as a team from the floor, 38% from deep, and 63% from the free throw line. They are averaging 83 points per ball game. They give up 72. While they make those 38% from deep, they only allow 32%. They only allow 44% from the field as well. They out-rebound their opponents by 3 per ball game. Assists, they have 236 assists. Turnovers, 192 turnovers. So per game, they average 14 assists. They average 11 turnovers. Opponents averages 12 assists and 12 turnovers, so almost even there. For the Bears, they have 4 players in double figures, Standback leading the way with almost 17 points per ball game. Thomas leading the way second with 14.6. The bunch averaging 13.1, and Warwick is averaging 10 points per ball game. Jeremy Dillon averaging 8.6 per ball game. Standback also averaging 17 points and also almost 9 rebounds per ball game as well. He has 16 steals and 10 blocks on the season. As far as from deep, Bradley Bunch got 38 made threes. Dillon's got 30 made threes on the season. A lot of players who can beat you in a lot of different ways. The Bulldogs, they come in the game averaging 83 points per ball game, 44% from the field, 34% from deep, and 76% from the free throw line. Sullivan leads the way for them at 17 points per ball game. Markello Sullivan, that is. Taryn Hamilton, 16.5 points per ball game. Deontay Douglas, 13.7. Mikael Turner at 13.3. And then Anton Mazaga, he is averaging 9.4 points per ball game. So a balanced attack for the Bulldogs on the evening. Again, schedule update, folks. The next home game will be January the 16th. The Bears will be taking on the Reinhardt Eagles. That will be a men's-only game, and that game will be started at 5:30 versus the normal 7:30 for the men's game. 4th season for Ty Compton leading for the Bears, 62 wins, 42 losses. That the matchup back on November the 8th, that was the only matchup they had in his coaching tenure, so he's 0-1 against the Union College Bulldogs. And for the Union College Bulldogs interim head coach, Tim Curry, who also serves as their athletic director. They've got 11 wins and 5 losses on the season. Bears have won 3 straight dating back to and they've won 6 of 7 going back to December the 9th. The only loss was December the 19th at Dalton State. They dropped that one 110-95. During that time, they won at Montreat, they won at Bluefield, they won at Bryan, and they also won at Columbia International. So the Bears definitely playing some good basketball right now. So Coach Ty Compton, he entered this season 7th on the school's all-time wins list, and moved since it's moved to a 4-year status. He currently has an overall record of 62-42. Next on the list is Eugene Lyons, who had 66 wins from 1978 to 1984. And then the all-time wins leaders, of course, is somebody we're all familiar with, is Coach Kelly Wells, who guided the Bears to a 333-123 record from 2006 to 2020. 356 days since the last time UPike dropped one here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena or on just the campus. We'll be here with the UPike Gymnasium. That date was January the 19th, 2023. That's my son Kevin's birthday. They dropped that one 86-76, so hopefully they can continue this win streak here tonight. 29 as points and rebounds recorded by Isaac Standback against Union on November the 8th. It was a 29-11 game for him. 21 points scored by Keenan Cutlip at Columbia International on Saturday as a career high for him. 16 of UPike's 17 games has featured a double-digit scoring by Isaac Standback. So 16 and 17, very consistent performance by the senior. 15.5 is UPike's average margin of victory at home this season. 10 straight homes dating back to last season. 7 consecutive double-digit point games for Keontae Thomas, who's really starting to figure things out for the Bears and how he's going to fit in this role. Coach Sid Chris talked a little bit about that during the women's game. 6 straight AAC wins for UPike and Union. 3 was the margin of defeat for the UPike when these teams met over November the 8th. And a half a game only separates these two teams in the standings, so it should be a Jim Dandy of a contest tonight. So we're about 2.5 minutes until the opening tip. Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're ready for AAC action on a Wednesday night here in downtown Pikeville, Kentucky. Bears and Bulldogs, top spot in the AAC standing on the line between these two teams. Again, these teams met November the 8th. The Bulldogs took that one 84-81 as an overtime victory for the Bulldogs. I said the UPike baseball team is in attendance. They got their spot on the floor. They're ready to go. The football team is in attendance. They're ready to rock and roll. Always good when you play some ball games when the students are back from break. We'll see Vernon White for tonight's starting lineups.
Kentucky for tonight's game. between the Union College Bulldogs and your U-Pike Bears. Before we introduce tonight's starting lineups, if I can direct your attention to the Bears bench, joining head coach Ty Compton tonight as honorary coach, the assistant professor of criminal justice and faculty athletic representative, Mr. Justin Hazelwood, and his daughter, Harper. Also joining us tonight, ladies and gentlemen, a big Bear welcome to many of the middle schools joining us tonight. Let's meet our starting lineups. First, for the Bulldogs of Union College. Starting at guard is 6'2" senior from Owensboro, Kentucky, number 3, Deontay Douglas. At guard is 6'2" senior from Barberville, Kentucky, number 11, Markel Turner. At guard, 6'4" senior from Louisville, Kentucky, number 13, Kilo Sullivan. At forward, a 6'6" junior from Georgetown, Kentucky, number 21, Taryn Hamilton. And at forward, a 6'5" senior from Emmett, California, number 23, Anton Mazga. The Bulldogs. Union is led by head coach Tim Curry. Your University of Pikeville Bears. At guard, a 5'7" sophomore from Pikeville, Kentucky, number 0, Keon Warwick. At forward, a 6'6" sophomore from Big Stone Gap, Virginia, number 1, Bradley Bunch. At guard, a 6' junior from Bolingbrook, Illinois, number 4, Deontay Thomas. At guard, a 6'5" senior from Mingo, West Virginia, number 5, J.D. Jeremy Dillon. And at forward, a 6'5" senior from Chicago, Illinois, number 99, Mr. Isaac Stanback. The Bears. U-Pike is led by head coach Ty Compton.
And folks, we're ready to play a little basketball at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Vernon White getting everybody ready to rock and roll for a big-time AAC matchup. The two top teams in the conference. Again, the second consecutive game for the Bears, where they've faced a team that is tied with them at the top of the standings. They come out victorious on Saturday down at Columbia International and picking up an 82-69 win. Again, Keenan Cutler, big day for the Bears off the bench. Several middle school and high school teams are in attendance. U-Pike Bears football team. I see the baseball team. I see several of the softball players. The women's basketball team still in attendance. Big time field tonight. Got the music pumping a little extra louder tonight. So if you're at home and cheering on the Bears, cheer a little louder tonight, folks. Some last minute words here from Ty Compton to his crew. Again, it'll be Dillon, Stanback, Bunch, Thomas, and Warwick starting lineup for the Bears. A very familiar starting lineup. Be Stanback and Sullivan will jump center here for the Bulldogs and the Bears. We're going to play a little basketball. The tip is going to be controlled, and it'll be, I'm assuming it'll be Union basketball, and it will as the tip goes out of bounds. So the opening possession, 4 seconds in, will be the Bulldogs will inbound from the baseline. Yeah, so the time should not have come off the clock, so they just reset it to an even 20. It's all the bucket. Stanback comes away with the basketball. Jump ball come to him as Mozga all the way to the bucket, and Stanback said, give me that basketball back. Both these teams like to play a little physical. Both teams average in the 80s. Points-wise, they like to play up and down also. Bunch, three-point shots up. Back of the rim, no good. J.D. with offensive rebound. The floater, no good. Another offensive rebound. Swings over to Thomas. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good. Keontae Thomas gives the Bears a 3-point lead here, the first bucket of the game. As he cracks the scoreboard, the first for either team. They'll get over to number 11. That's Turner. Shots up, no good. Thomas will come away with the defensive rebound. He's going to push for the Bears. One-man fast break. 1-on-4 over the Warwicks. They'll pull it back out. Going to run the offense now with 24 on the clock. Coach Compton kneels out his play. Thomas will have the basketball over to J.D. Warwicks have it with 15 on the clock. Got a screen for a stand back. Got a switch up top. Thomas, baseline with 8. Gets all the way to the bucket. Yup, and in. Keontae Thomas give him 5 as he shows he's a 3-level player. 3-point line. Now he'll score it at the bucket. Over to Turner, over to Mozgov. 3-point shots up, no good. Keontae Thomas will come away. He's going to push. Bears leading this one 5-0. Gets all the bucket, tries to finish, and he's blocked at the rim by Turner, the senior from Knox County Central High School. A talented high school player. I've been watching him play. Bears will inbounds with 25 on the clock. Over to Bradley Bunch. He got the basketball. Gets all of the bucket. Tries to finish with the left hand. He does. Up and good. Bears out to a quick 7-0 lead. Bradley Bunch gets his first bucket of the evening. Douglas has the basketball for the Bulldogs up top. Pass over to, who is this? This is Mozgov. Got the basketball. Shots out of the corner, no good. Bradley Bunch comes over the defensive rebound. Coach Compton says, push, push, push. Thomas got the basketball over to Bunch. Over to Dillon, 20 on the clock. Thomas looking to stand back. Got a double coming. Somebody should be open. Bunch will swing to Warwicks. Behind the back dribble. Got 10 on the clock. Bunch has it to the baseline. Floater, shots up, shots good. Give Bradley Bunch 4. The Bears have scored the first 9 of the ball game. Douglas has the basketball here for the Bulldogs. He'll swing it over to Hamilton. He'll swing over to Turner. It's all the way to the bucket. Shots up, shots good. That's Douglas, the senior from Owensboro High School, gets on the scoreboard first for the Bulldogs. Bears leading this one 9-2. Closing on 17 minutes to play here in the first half. J.D. over to Warwicks. Buck for the Bunch. Thomas has it on the wing. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Looking for Bunch on the screen. Warwicks has it, 10 on the clock. 3-point shots up. Rattles run comes out. Mozgov come away with the defensive rebound. He'll get it over to Douglas. Douglas took out the basketball working against a Bunch this time. Hamilton has it. That's Mozgov, excuse me. Shot comes out. Bunch comes away with the defensive rebound. As he's going to stay here. Going to be a foul on Jeremy Dillon. Be his first. Team's first. Union will inbound the basketball from the baseline with 20 on the clock. Nice crowd on that. People still coming in. Gets out with the bucket, ball stripped. That'll be the second turnover charge to the Bulldogs on the night. Give her to Thomas. He's going to push. Gets out with the bucket, tries to finish at the rim, unable to do so. But they'll get Mozgov with the bump, and that will send Thomas the line to shoot 2 shots. Thomas 68% on the season from the free throw line. He'll shoot 2. First free throw shot by either team tonight. Thomas will miss the first. He'll have one more. Thomas will make the second, will give him 6 points. Bears leading this one 10-2. U-Pike baseball team in full effect on the sideline. Love it. Turner's got the basketball. Cutter to the rim. Shots up. No good. Keontae Thomas comes away with the defensive rebound. He's going to push. Isaac stand back. Gets all the way to the bucket. Tries to finish. He does. Isaac stand back. Gives the Bears a double-digit lead at 12-2. Bears clicking on all cylinders right now. Douglas working against Keontae Thomas. Mozgov's got the basketball. Swings to the corner. Douglas shots up, shots good. He has all 4 points for the Bulldogs so far. It's 12-4. Bears leading this one. Sam Conley will check in, the junior from Spencer County High School. The next dead ball for the Bulldogs. Thomas out of the corner, shots up, shots good. That's his second three-point make of the evening. Bears leading this one 15-4. Give Keontae Thomas 9 early points. Step back shot from the rim. Isaac stand back, comes away with the defense rebound. The ball is knocked away. Stand back now. Will gain control. Keenan Cutler will check in for the Bears. Next dead ball. Under 15 minutes to play in the first half, excuse me. Keontae Thomas with those 9 early points. 12 on the clock, over to Bunch. Three-point shots up, three-point shot rattles out. And Turner will come away with the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs, working against Warwick. Crossover dribble, gets over to the bucket, spin move, shots up, shots good for Turner. It's his first bucket. Bears lead this one 15-6. Turner coming to the game averaging 13 points per ball game, 15-6. Stand back, working against Mozgov. Got the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. He does. Up and in for Isaac. Stand back. Give him forward. The Bears lead this one 17-6. Nice move from Isaac. Douglas creates a little room up top. Sullivan shots up, shots no good. Warts comes away with the defense rebound. Now he's in the head. That's on Mozgov. If that's on Mozgov, that'll be his second. That is on Mozgov. And then also number 12 will check in. That's Falls, the senior from Gary, Indiana. And then Cutler will check in for Jeremy Dillon. Mozgov coming in the game averaging almost 10 points per ball game. Sullivan coming in the game averaging 17 points per ball game. He's only got 2 shots so far. Warts on the baseline, shots up, no good. They'll get Turner on the bump. That'll be his first, team's third. Warks will go to line shooting 2. Works on the season 65%. Warks' first shot is up and good. Keenan averaging 10 points per ball game. Make them both. Bears lead this one 19-6. Largest lead of the night. Closing on 6.5 minutes in the first half, and the Bears have limited the Bulldogs to 6 points. Douglas got the basketball at top. Turner now has it. Slips a little bit. Regains control. Back to the Douglas, 10 on the clock. Turner gets to the bucket, tries to finish. She's unable to do so. Shots up, shots good. Jay Falls, who just checked in, the 6'8 senior from Gary, Indiana. His first bucket makes it 19-8. As we click under 13 minutes to play until halftime. Bears leading this one by 11. We're going to say stand back. Stepped on the end line, and then JD will check in for Bradley Bunch. Isaac, I think, was anticipating a little bit of contact down there. Didn't receive any and stumbled. Turnover was called. That's the first turnover of the night charged to the Bears. Union's only turned over twice. Bears are 7-12 from the floor. Turner's got the basketball, being guarded by Warwick. Good matchup up top. Douglas being guarded by Thompson. Another good matchup. Falls with the basketball, stand back to the basketball. And nobody wants to let go of it. It's an intense battle, folks. AAC action on Wednesday night. This game means something to both teams. Possession arrow will keep it with the Bulldogs. They only have 6 seconds to shoot the basketball, though. They'll inbound from the baseline. Turner inbounds. Douglas has it with 5 on the clock now. Looking for Falls on the inside. Nope. Shots up, shots back to the rim. JD goes high for a one-handed rebound with the left hand. Gets over to Kean Warwick. Got the basketball, gets over the bucket, tries to finish. Unable to do so, but Turner unable to stay in front of Kean Warwick. And that'll be 2 fouls on Turner, team's 4th. Mozgov is going to return along with Sullivan's going to return for the Bulldogs. Warwick will have 2 shots. He's 2 of 2 from the line tonight. Make that 3 of 3 as he gets a shooter's roll. Bunch will check in for Isaac Stanback. Warwick has played all 8 minutes so far along with Keontae Thomas. And Stanback has too until he just not checked out. Coach Compton doing a nice job rotating his players to keep everybody fresh. 20-8, the Bears leading this one. Make it 21-8. Warwick's got 4. Perfect 4 of 4 from the free throw line. Douglas will run the point here with Turner sitting down. Backdoor cut. Pass intended for Sam Conley, unable to control it, out of bounds. That'll be the 3rd turnover charge to the Bulldogs here in the first half. 21-8 as we close in on 12 minutes to play. And we just clicked under 12 minutes to play until halftime. Bears are leading this one 21-8. Warwick's backdoor cut to Bunch. Ball goes out of bounds with the 2nd turnover charge of the Bears. I think Warwick and Bradley just wasn't on the same page there. Warwick thought Bradley was going to cut to the basket a little bit harder. Bunch thought he was going to go more for a screen on the wing. It's over to Sullivan. Guarded by Cutler. Mozgov's got the basketball, 12 on the clock, gets out of the bucket, stops, pops, shot, rattles around, no good. Defensive rebound for it. Bradley Bunch going to battling for it. Another jump ball. I think it's number 4 here in the first half. It'll be Bears possession now. Tell you what, folks, I know this is the first year in the AAC for the Bears, but it's the kind of action the Bears are used to coming out of the Mid-South Conference right here. Bunch has a basketball, cut, backdoor cut with Keontae Thomas. Nothing going there over to Cutler. And he had 21 on Saturday down at Columbia International. Bunch with 10 on the clock, pump, fake, fadeaway jumper, up, no good. Keontae Thomas will battle for it. Cutler with the offensive rebound. Bunch, 3-point shots up. Front of the rim, no good. JD try to come away with the offensive rebound, unable to do so. Sullivan will push for the Bulldogs. 25 on the clock. Douglas has it for Union. Mozgov's got it. Got a pump. That's going to be JD. It's good call by the official. It should be on the floor, though. That's on Jeremy Dillon. That will be his 2nd foul. Isaac Stanback's quickly getting up off the bench. Will Bailey, a 6'5 senior from San Diego, California, from Morse High School, checked in for Union. He'll replace Sam Conley. So it'll be 20 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. And Bailey has the basketball for Union. Gets over to Douglas. 10 on the shot clock. Douglas has the basketball, gets on the bucket, tries to finish. Isaac Stanback tries to pin it, unable to do so. Mozgov is going to get the bucket. And they're going to get. So the bucket is good. Foul's going to be on Bunch. And the bucket goes to Jay Falls, and he'll shoot 1 on the season. He's 6 of 10 from the free throw line, makes that 7 of 11. That is Falls. He has 3 points. Excuse me, he should have 5 points now. Nope. Bunch has the basketball over to Keontae Thomas. Shots up, no good. He's hacked, though. It's going to be on 12, Jay Falls. his first. He's going to send Thomas to the line shooting 2. Thomas 1 of 2 on the free throw line tonight. He's got 9 points, 3 rebounds, and assists so far in all 10 minutes played. Hamilton returned to lineup. He's going to replace Mozgah. And Falls does have 5 points. I was correct on that one, after that free throw. 22-11, Bears leading this one. 23-11 as Keontae Thomas is in double figures with 11. And this will be a 30-second timeout. Let's keep it right here. So with 10 minutes and 10 seconds played to halftime, Bears leading this one 23-11. The Bears 7 of 14 from the floor, 2 of 6 from deep, 6 of 7 free throw line. The Bulldogs 5 of 15 from the floor, 0 of 5 from deep. They've only shot 1 free throw and they made it. Bears winning the battle on the glass 13-4. And the Bears 7 buckets. They got 3 assists as well. Thomas leading the way with 10 points and a trio of players that got 4. Warwick, Bunch, and Standback. Falls leads the way for the Bulldogs with 5. Douglas has 4. Turner has 2. And that's the scoring. So we're ready to play. Under 10 minutes till halftime. Falls has the basketball, gets all the way to the bucket, creates a little contact, nothing going there. Bunch has the basketball, gets over to Keontae Thomas. Bunch with his 4th rebound here in the first half. Bunch has it over to Thomas. Cutlip out of the corner, shots up, rattles around, no good. Battle for it. Thomas will come away with a Bunch over to Warwick. Warwick will reset it. 16 on the clock. Use a stand back screen. Falls will switch on him. 3-point shot from Keontae Thomas is up and good. That's his 3rd made 3. Give him 14. Bears leading this one 26-11. Douglas fadeaway jumpers up and good. Give him 6. To the lefty is Silky Smooth. Bears leading this one 26-13. Cutlip finds Standback. 15 o'clock, they'll double him. Spin move, always bucket shot. Pin Isaac, Standback, give him 6. Leads 15 for the Bears, 28-13. Offensive foul going to be called on Douglas. That'll be his first. Douglas asking the official for an explanation of the call. That'll be Douglas's first, 6th team foul. A lot of action on the sideline. The Bears will retain possession with 23 on the clock. Bears will inbound the basketball to Kean Warks. Warks will put the ball between his legs over the Isaac Standback. 14 on the clock. Go between his legs. Floaters up and no good, but he's fouled. Be on Falls. Be his 2nd, team 7. That's in Isaac DeLine shooting 2. And even 50% for the season, 45 of 90. First one is short. Pelfrey will check in for Warwick. He'll get his first breather of the night. Pelfrey, the sophomore from Hazard, Kentucky. He's getting more and more minutes as the season's been going on. Standback will make the second one. Give Isaac 7, and the lead is 16. Folks, don't go anywhere, though. The Bears had a large lead over Barberville, and the Bulldogs came all the way back. Of course, overtime, and eventually won it. Douglas shots up, shots good. Give him 8. And the lead is 14. Mozgah will check back in for the Bulldogs. The next dead ball. Pelfrey running the show for the Bears with Warwick's on the bench. Cover the bunch. Looking for the Cutlip. Finds him. Gets to the bucket. Tries to fit the try. And he does. Keenan Cutlip with his first bucket. Bears leading at 31-15. 7.5 in play until halftime. Douglas gets over to the bucket. Picks up his dribble. Ball's knocked away from him. Fadeaways up and good. Gives him 10. Makes it 31-17. Pelfrey's got the basketball up front for the Bears. Over the stand back. Thomas out of the corner. Shots up. Shots good. That young man is on fire. Give him 4 made triples in the first half. Give him 17. And Rick, the Bears are doubling up the Bulldogs 34-17.
Yeah, unfortunately, Gary, I saw this show before.
It's over at Barberville, right?
Yes, it was. And it didn't turn out too well. But we got out to a really big lead down there. I don't think we had a lead this deep into the game.
Thomas shots up and shots good. He looks like Rick Bentley out there, folks. He's got 19 here in the first half. Bears leading by 17.
I tell you, I've never had a game like that.
He is
ever
silky smooth right now.
And that's every day's business for that young man.
Douglas has a basketball. Thomas knocked away. No, Douglas come back away with it. Falls has the basketball at the free throw line. 13 on the shot clock. Back to Douglas. Shots up, shots good. It's Hamilton with his first bucket of the first half, and the lead's 14. No lead is ever too big against this club, Rick.
No, it's not. They can play.
Thomas will run the point here over to Pelfrey. Pelfrey's game has really improved this year too, Rick.
He sure has. He's given the Bears some big minutes in the last just 3 or 4 games.
Thomas has the basketball, stops, pops up, and good. Give him 21, and that rim is big as a peach basket.
That's right. He's like falling out of a boat right now. He can hit it every time.
Shots up, shots good. I tell you, these guys can play, guys. That's Sullivan. That's his first bucket. Give him 3. The lead's 38-25. Back and forth basketball here, Rick. AAC action on Wednesday night.
And the best 2 teams in the league right here.
Thomas gets out with the bucket, tries to finish. He does! Give him 23, and he'll go to the line and shoot 1.
It's showtime for him right now. No question about it.
Let's see who got the foul on that one.
I think number 12 just picked up his third foul.
That's Falls. He'll pick up his third. Warks will check back in, and Pelfrey will check back out. So Thomas got 23 in the first half. He's 3 of 4 from the free throw line. That's the only thing he's done incorrectly tonight. He's missed a free throw.
How about this, Gary? Number 5 for Union, Sam Conley.
Yes.
His father might be the best high school basketball player I ever saw.
Who's the dad?
That would be Hef Conley's son.
Oh, I did not know
Sam.
that. Yes.
From Elkhorn City, legend from up there.
Shots up, shots no good. Stand back goes high for the rebound. With that free throw, it gives Thomas 24 in the first half. And Sam Conley, he has good genes, that's for sure.
Yeah, that's for sure. No question about it.
Culp has the basketball on the wing, 15 on the clock. Bears leading this one by 16. Stand back, gets all the bucket, tries to finish. He does! Isaac Standback has 9 here in the first half. The lead's 18 for the Bears.
These guys playing like they've got a point to prove tonight, aren't they?
Hey, you know, we talked about, well, David and I were talking about just how many jump balls we already had this first half. Shots up, no good. 3 people going for rebound, another jump ball, I believe. That'll be the 5th jump ball in the first half. Union will retain possession. It means something to both teams tonight, Rick.
No question about it. You know, I mentioned that Hef Conley might be the best high school player I've ever seen. Now, listen, I saw Irvin Stepp play. I saw Todd May play. I saw J. Irvin. I'm talking about the whole package, shooting, passing, because he shot a lot, but he was maybe the most underrated passer I've ever seen.
Oh, unbelievable. Shots up, shots no good. Miles God come away with offensive rebound, no good. Isaac Standback will come away with his 3rd rebound in the first half. He says, get out of the way, guys. I'll do it myself. Yeah. Gets over to Keenan Warks.
Let me get it across the timeline, and I'll give it up to you, boys.
Warks, I think he's going to call for an offensive foul. Nope.
Oh,
yep. He's going to call in the wing there. Nice job by the officials there, Rick, communicating with each other who's going to make the call.
One of them was going to call a block. Now, I mentioned this. I said it for you last week. I mentioned this. You remember when the season started and they told us it was going to be impossible to take a charge this year?
They sure did.
And Yet, as the season has progressed, it's worked its way out, hasn't
I
it?
tell you what, you had a Jim Dandy last week there too, Rick.
Yeah, it got a lot closer than I expected it to.
Thomas will knock it away. Stanback will come away with leading the break. Gives over to Thomas. He'll try to finish the rim, and he's unable to do so, but he'll go to the line for 2 more.
I think that's one of those that Stanback probably takes to the hole himself 90% of the time. But when you've got Thomas playing the way he's playing and he's running the lane,
Just
you
give it to him. That's right. That's on Sullivan, but his first. Thomas going to line shooting 2, 4 or 5 on the night.
By the way, it's good to see everybody Charlie here before the game. No, he didn't get on with you probably, but
Hey, it was really good. It's just to see what having a little battle with some health issues right now. But he told me he's going to try to be back Friday to the high school game, and hopefully be back next week for the UPOC game
let's hope
potentially.
so.
Thomas shots up and good. Give him 25 in the first half. But we still have 4 minutes to play until halftime, Rick.
I'll tell you what, he's got 25. Union's got 25. Does that tell you what kind of day he's having?
The Bears up by 19. Shots up. Shot is no good. May have been touched, but they said it was not. But Bears basketball. Hamilton on a 3-point attempt there. Something there too, Rick. Sullivan comes in the game number 13. He's averaging 17 points per
he's
ball
really
game.
good.
He's only got 5 shot attempts during the first half.
I thought he was the difference when we played them down there. I really did. I thought he was that good. He was player of the week that week. Remember his first week of the season.
First game, right?
Yeah, for us it was. Union had played a game or two, but that was our first game.
Nice move, Bradley Bunch. His game has developed this year too. Give
Boy, he
him
really
6. The
Tim
Bears are
Curry
up
calls
21.
the timeout. I don't know if you know the story about Tim Curry, the coach at Union. He's the athletics director. He's the interim coach because they had to dismiss their coach. Legendary women's basketball coach down there, and played basketball at a little school called Lindsey Wilson College. How about that?
I saw on the pregame notes there, it tells the school they got. They said Lindsey Wilson, so
Yeah.
he has a lot of connections to the kayak,
Yep,
the
he
Mid
sure
South
does.
a little bit, the AAC. He knows his way around.
He is one of our favorite people too. Robert and I just love talking to him. Just all you have to do is just say hello to him, and he gets started. And when he walked up to me, the first thing I said was, "Look here," and he said, "Look, man, I didn't need this kind of abuse. If I wanted this, I could have stayed home."
Tim was when AAC was on campus doing their visit for the conference move. He was one of the representing Union that day,
and probably was our biggest supporter in the group too.
So we're under 3:30 to play until halftime. The Bears leading this one 46-25.
Yep, of course, that was before we had him down 21 with 3 minutes to go in the first half. I don't know.
They give it to Douglas, who's got 10 here in the first half. Got 15 on the clock. Gets over the bucket, tries to finish. Unable to do so. Swatted away by Cullop. Mozgau's got it. Shots up, no good. But we had a stand back, I believe.
That's going to be 2 on Ike, and he literally didn't move.
They're going to call it on him. Yeah, that's going to be 2. No, we've only got 1 on Ike. At least on the stats.
Okay.
Yeah, so 1 on Ike.
That's right. I saw that we had a foul on Bradley Buncher. The reason I noticed it was because to me, JD and Bradley Bunch are very, very similar players, and
Yes.
JD was already on the bench with 2, and the other foul we had was on Bunch.
Mozgau come to the game after shooting 75% of their free throw line. He misses the first. I have 1 more. Always good to see the UPOC baseball team on the floor there too, Rick.
They let you know too, don't
They
they?
sure do. And he sneaks that one in. Mozgau's first point, coming to the game averaging 10 points per ball game. The lead is 20 as we click for 3 minutes to play until halftime. Cullop had a nice game at Cleveland International on Saturday too.
He really did. Career high in points.
Over to Bunch. He'll swing to Thomas, who's got those 25 first half points. And he's feeling it right now. Pass will be off of Sullivan's hands, out of bounds. Bears will have 8 to inbound the basketball from the baseline.
Must have been how you felt on the bump so many times in your life.
The steal coming out of the way. It's over to the bucket. Shots up. Shots good. Gives Sullivan 5. Leads 18. Earlier, being just not too long ago, it was just 24 points.
Yeah.
Like this team can score points in a hurry. Warwick has the basketball working off a stand-back screen. Got 15 on the clock. Warwick's guarded by Douglas on the wing. Crossover dribble, gets over the bucket, tries to finish. Right hand, unable to do so. Sullivan will come away with the defensive rebound. He's going to push for Union. stops, pops, up and good. Give him 8, and the lead is quickly 15, Rick.
Went from 24 to 15 in a hurry. That's how they do it, boy. They can get after you. That's why no lead is too safe.
You know, because, again, I was watching that game over at Barberville, and I believe you was in attendance on that one.
We went down for that game. It being the first conference game and also Union, the two teams that were picked. I believe we were picked tied for first in that first poll. So we went down to see that one.
And that's such a good environment over there, too. People really like the basketball more over Barberville, too. But talented team. Both these teams have won national championships, too. Can't remember what year Union won there. Just been within the last 5 years, though.
It's about 14 or 15, I believe.
Okay.
And they're just, they're just so great down there to you, too. When you go down there, they treat you like your family, and it's a great place to go. And, of course, I went in saying bad things about Tim Curry, and they love me. So, you know how that goes.
Rick, I've talked about this a little bit in the first half here. This is about, as far as the feel, is the first time I feel like almost like a Mid-South game.
Yeah.
Or the season. Big crowd, people into it. Both teams playing extremely hard.
Coaching staff did a great job of working to get teams coming in to watch this.
Over to stand back, 120 on the clock, over to Bradley Bunch. Basketball turned over by the Bears at the 5th charge the Bears in the first half. Sullivan has it. Stops, pops, shot in front of the rim, no good. Stand back will come away. Give him rebound number 4 here in the first half. Thomas has it. He's got 25. They'll try to double him.
Yeah, they got 2 on him, and I don't blame him. Well, that's going to be a turnover and a layup.
Bears will hustle back. Shots up, no good. They're going to get Warwick or Bunch. They're going to get Bunch on that one.
That's going to be 2 on Brad.
Yeah, that's going to be a tough foul. He's going to send Mozgov. Nope. He's going to send Sullivan back to the line to shoot 2. That's Sullivan's first trip on the night. Coming to the game, 85% free throw shooter, 45 of 53. Misses the first. There's a 16 of 25 from the floor. The Bulldogs are 13 of 31. Bears have been free throw line 13 times. This is the 4th attempt. This will be the 5th for the Bulldogs. Misses them both. 85% free throw shooter. Surprising there. Minute 30 played until halftime. Bears leading this one 46-31.
Yeah, he's not shot 85% with Tyler Freeze in his ear.
That's true. I can hear every word Tyler Freeze saying right here, even with the headset on.
Yeah.
Which he is a center fielder. He's going to communicate with those outfielders.
Yeah, I'm sure that's his excuse.
Bunch has the basketball. Nice move up and under. Shots no good. Rattles around. Offensive rebound. Bunch goes up strong. Up and good. Bradley Bunch give him 8. And the lead is 17 with a minute to play until halftime.
I'm sure you saw the story. The Bristol Herald Courier did a nice job on him. Feature on Bradley Bunch last week.
Shots up. Shots good. That's Hamilton. Give him 5. The lead's 15. Yeah, Bradley's game has really developed. We come in, Ty Compton always told me he had a good outside shot, struggled a little bit in the beginning, but now he's shooting with confidence from the outsider now. Warwick tries to finish in the rim, up and in, give Keegan Warwick 6. That's his first field goal. Bears lead this one by 17. The Bulldogs' game clock and the shot clock is almost identical. They will have to shoot, though, before the shot clock goes off. Shots up, shots good. That's Hamilton, give him 7. The lead's 15.
Smart job by Bradley Bunch. 2 fouls, just let him shoot his layup and go on.
I'm sure Coach Compton would not be, he's not too unhappy on that bucket. Warwick has the basketball, the floater, shots up, shots good! At the buzzer, count it! Keegan Warwick has 8, and we go to halftime. Bears lead this one 52-35.
Look, I'm a homer, right? He got fouled right there.
He's short. When you go into the bucket and you end up on the ground, there's some contact somewhere.
There's probably
right?
some contact right there, yes, sir.
Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. Bears leading this one 52-35. Watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at halftime. This men's game. The Bears lead this one 52-35. Joined in the broadcast booth by the women's head coach, Clifton Williams, as coach, your team cruised to a 104-55 victory in AA, picking up your 9th AAC victory of the season.
It was an effort top to bottom, right? Like when you look at the minutes, we've got all of our players just about in double-digit minutes here. We shoot the ball really, really well. We control the tempo of the game. They played the game plan. I can't draw it up any better, right? They did an excellent job, start to finish.
Shooting the basketball well too, Coach. India Blythe come out tonight, and she's just on fire. Hit those 6 threes. Allie Stone had a typical Allie Stone type game there too, and I think we have 4 players in double figures tonight too. So again, a balanced attack there, Coach.
5 in double figures, yeah. We had 5, right?
Okay.
So Allie, Julia, Morgan Stamper, India, and then Rachel Bush in 11 minutes with 16 points. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, we had 22 assists. Where is it? 22 assists on 7 turnovers, 22 assists on 36 made field goals. That's how you want to play offensively.
Also on Rachel Bush, and those, what'd you say, 11 minutes, Coach?
Yeah, that's what I'm looking at here.
16 points, 8 rebounds.
Yeah. Outstanding effort. Like she was really aggressive on both sides of the ball. It's how we want her to play. It's how we need her to play. Last couple of games we put Julia in the starting lineup, and where was it? Columbia International was going to sit in the 2-3 zone, so we just put another shooter on the floor. She hit, I think, 4 out of 5 threes in that game. She's leading the conference in three-point field goal percentage right now. Three-point field goal percentage.
Coach, I think that you've done a great job this year, you and your staff, as far as expanding the bench as well. And you tried different lineups this year.
Right.
You've expanded the bench. You kind of went to the beginning of the season, kind of a wholesale substitution, try to get more players on the floor. I really think right now you guys are doing such a good job of getting a lot of players minutes, keeping people fresh. Talk about the importance there, Coach.
It's important, right? We're in January. We're set to make a climb here, right? We've got 10 conference games left, and we're playing for seeding in the conference tournament. But you have to have legs in February, right? Your starters have to be able to go and play. You have to be able to get into your bench in order to maintain your standard of play. You can't have a drop-off of play. You can't have a bad quarter, a bad half in tournament basketball and recover from that. It's just not going to happen. So we're setting ourselves up for that. We're continuing to coach for 40 minutes in spite of the score, and then execute the game plan in spite of the score.
Something I looked at, you talk about the score, Coach Sid Chris joined me with the first 3 quarters of that women's game. You guys come out, and the Union coming out that first period, scored 18 points, shot the basketball pretty well in that first period, but then it's 10, 16, and 11. You guys really turned up the heat defensively, Coach.
I called the timeout early. I didn't feel like we were being aggressive. Our defensive rotations weren't what we talked about. And that's the only thing I said, right? Push the ball, control the tempo, make sure you're in help side when the ball goes into the post, and stay aggressive. And they just flipped the switch and then stayed that way the whole way. So it was good to see.
Somebody, the stats are not going to jump out to you tonight, but Coach, I thought Katie Copley coming tonight. She played extremely aggressive. She got an early steal, early bucket. She got an offensive rebound, another bucket.
Right.
Thought she played extremely aggressive tonight, Coach.
She did, and that's what we need. Sheridan Robbins did the same thing. She came in, did the exact same thing for us. Bailey Birchfield, I can't say enough about what she does for us on the defensive end, night in and night out. She comes in off the bench. There's another level of energy that we have on the defensive side, and she's just a pest for whoever she's defending.
And she's looking to score the basketball too, Coach.
Absolutely. She's top 5 in the conference in three-point field goal percentage too, but it's really what she brings for us defensively. I have to play her. There's no not playing Bailey Birchfield right now.
You think you come in a game, part of a game plan for Union, if we can shut down Stone as much as possible or limit her as much as possible. And then you look at India Blythe come up with 20 points tonight. And those were, it was ball movement. A lot of those were wide open looks there too, Coach.
That's right. And when the ball has energy, the defense can't rotate fast enough, right? And this is what you saw. Once we started attacking the paint, the defense collapsed, we kicked, and then it was one more, and it was wide open every time. And then the other piece is when we're not settling for that first wide open one. We'll look for the next one because we'll have a cutter coming off the wing So we're either getting to the rim or we're trying to get these uncontested looks at the three-point line. And our girls are doing a great job of shooting the ball. What are we? 43% from the three tonight, made 13 more.
And so you hit 10 in the first half, and
Yeah.
which was amazing. I think you're 10 and 20 in the first half. Into 13 to 30, I
13
believe.
to 30 for the game, right?
And I believe you'll take that each night if you make 13 makes, right, Coach?
We will. I mean, if you got to talk about anything like that, what are we going to improve upon? We just got to get a little bit better at the free throw line. Like, we shot the ball so well early in the season from the free throw line. We're 85%, 80-plus as a team. And last few games, that's fallen short, but that also happens throughout the season.
So, Coach, you have an opportunity on Saturday to go travel down to Elizabeth in Tennessee to avenge a loss earlier this year, take on the Milligan Buffaloes.
Big game for us on Saturday. Trying to climb the ladder and move ourselves ahead, get to the 4 spot, possibly the 3 spot, depending on what happens, with some of the other teams. But it's up to us to go and handle our business on Saturday at Milligan.
Well, so you kind of already jumped ahead there. So what do you want to continue doing, Coach, for the rest of the season?
We need to continue to give the ball energy offensively, and defensively we need to stay the aggressor. Like, I feel like when we are bringing adequate ball pressure on the defensive side, we make it harder and take the other team out of their rhythm. So those are the two things.
Another night of 20 offensive rebounds tonight too, Coach.
It was on the board tonight as one of the points of emphasis offensively, like get to the offensive glass. I mean, I can't say enough about how well these kids, when they see the game plan, they understand what we want, and we condense it down to this is the focus, they go out and execute it. So did a really, really good job. And we had a little bit of a rough stretch there coming out of Christmas. We played some really, really good teams. So we're young. We have to learn.
Yeah, I don't think people realize how young you are. I mean, you see Bailey Frazier, you see Bailey Birchfield out there, Julia Parker. You see all those seniors out there. Morgan Stamper on the floor there too. Allie Stone's a sophomore.
India Blythe's a sophomore.
Rachel Bush is a freshman out there.
Right.
And you got so many young players out there who are still learning.
That's exactly right. And they're doing a good job of it. We're learning on the fly, and just want to continue to get better game to game, day to day.
So something also has jumped out to me, the 20 offensive rebounds, also forcing 19 turnovers tonight too. Anytime you can force 19 turnovers and get 20 offensive rebounds, you're going to win a lot of ball games that way, Coach.
Offensive game goal is to force 20, right? But tonight we were getting live ball turnovers, which are the ones you can convert into points, and so did a good job.
So what's the things you need to clean up, Coach, going forward?
Free throw line.
Yeah.
And then being aggressive right out of the gate, right? Don't make me call that first time out, right, to kind of right the ship a little bit. And especially in big games when we go out on the road, we need to be the aggressor as soon as that ball is tipped and take it to them.
What about this crowd tonight, Coach?
Fantastic crowd. I was just talking to one of the football coaches. I said, if this crowd was in the gym right now, the roof would be coming off.
It's amazing. We got I love that they moved the pep band over here a little bit closer there on the floor. It's a bit louder.
Yeah.
Having all the students back on campus is always good too, Coach.
Yeah, always good. But it's a great crowd out here. 2 #1 teams, 2 top teams in the conference on the men's side. Glad we could put on a show for them on the women's side too.
Well, congratulations on the win. Good luck in Elizabeth on Saturday too.
Thank
Coach Clifton Williams,
Appreciate it.
the women's head coach at the University of Pikeville. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears of Basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're at halftime, about a minute 40 until the tip of the second half. Bears leading this one 52-35. Union in the first half, 15 of 33 from the floor, 45%, 3 of 12 from deep, 2 of 5 from the free throw line, led by Deontay Douglas's 10 points in that first half. Bears go 19 of 29, 66%, 4 of 9 from deep, 44%, 10 of 13 from the free throw line, 77%. The Bears out-rebound the Bulldogs in that first half, 21-8. The Bears led by scoring in an incredible first half. Keontae Thomas, 25 points, 8 of 9 from the floor, 4 of 4 from the three-point land. He also threw in 4 rebounds and assists, played all 20 minutes in that first half. 9 points for Stanback in the first half, 8 points for Warwick and Bunch both. Bunch leading the way. Bunch and Stanback, both have 5 rebounds in that first half as well. Foul trouble for the Bears, 2 on Dillon that first half, and Bunch. 2 for Turner, Mozgah, and 3 on Falls for the Bulldogs in the first half. Also, before we tip off the second half, I'm going to give a big shout out to Kathy Sue Smith, tuning in Barberville, Kentucky, teaches over at Barberville High School. A good, close, personal friend of mine. So, Kathy Sue, appreciate you tuning in, cheering on the orange and black. Her daughter Jolene attends the University of Pikeville. Kathy Sue Smith, if you have an opportunity to meet her, you're definitely the better person. She's helped a lot of students in her time in education as well. So we appreciate everything you do, Miss Kathy Sue. We're going to tip the second half here. The Bears leading this one 52-35. And the possession arrow with the Bears will get the first possession of the second half. Hopefully Rick might be able to come up and join me in the second half, potentially. He also has another job. He's writing the stories, too, down there. Inbound the basketball to Warwick. It has a free Bunch on the baseline. He'll have it getting all with the bucket. He'll spin move. Shots blocked at the rim. Hamilton will get the credit with a block. He'll give it to Douglas. Guarded by Thomas. He'll swing over to Mozgah, back over to Sullivan. Turner's got it. 15 on the clock. Been guarded by Warwick. Mozgah's got it. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good. Give Mozgah 4. And the lead is 14. Don't go anywhere, folks. Warwick's get over the Thomas. He's going to have 25 in that first half. Over to Warwick, been guarded by Douglas, over to JD. Let's see JD get going in the second half as well. Thomas worked off a couple of screens here. 8 on the clock. Warwick over the Bunch. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots no good. Defensive rebound comes off to Douglas, who's going to push for the Bulldogs. They'll swing to Mozgah. Right-handed shots up, no good. Battle for it, battle for it. People on the floor. Isaac Stanback driving into the stands. And the possession will stay with the Bulldogs. Excellent hustle from Big Ike. Douglas had the basketball for the Bulldogs. Wing legs dribble. 13 on the clock, gets to the bucket, spin move, fade away shots up and in, give him 12, and the lead's 12, 52-40. Closest this ball game's been in a long time. Remember one time this lead was up in the 20s. Largest lead was 21. Bunch has the basketball, give it to Thomas, 13 on the clock, gets over to the bucket. They're going to say he stepped out of bounds. So it'll be the 7th turnover. The U-Pike coaching staff thought he raised his hand up with a closed fist, which would indicate a foul. An open fist indicates clock stoppage. Turner gets over the bucket, tries to finish. He does at the rim, give him 4, and the lead is 10. Coach Compton still talking to the officiating crew. Thomas has the bucket over the basketball over the Warwicks. Back at the Warwicks with 15 on the clock. Stops. Nope. He'll give it to a stand back. 10 on the clock. Goes between his legs. Dillon shots up. No good. Off the rim. Douglas come away with the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. He's going to push. Gets all the way to the bucket. Shots up. They're going to call a block on Warwicks. Be Keehan's second. And it's going to send Douglas to the line shooting two. This would be a first trip. Douglas on the season, 77% from the free throw line. You can tell on the camera angle, the baseball team has moved down to the Union end of the floor. They usually travel with the opposing teams. First free throw from Douglas is up and good. Give him 13. And the lead is single digits for the first time since midway through the first half. Douglas will have one more. Give him 14. And the lead's 8. Bears yet to score in the second half. Almost played almost 3 minutes. Ball's knocked away from JD. Tries to get up and maybe a walk. They're going to say jump ball. Be possession arrow to the Bulldogs. And Coach Ty Compton says give me a timeout. And it'll be a full timeout with 17:07 to play in the second half. Bears leading this one 52-44. You're watching Bears basketball on the U-Pike Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Nice shot of the baseball team supporting the Bears. Now again, they traveled with the opposing team. They come to this side of the court. As we close in on 17 minutes to play. Bears leading this one 52-44. Yet to score in the second half. Shots up, shots good. Makes it 52-46. Give Douglas 16. That's an 11-0 run to start the second half for the Bulldogs. Have to stand back, spin move, up and under, shots up. Shots will not fall. I think we're going to get to Hamilton for this one. It is on Hamilton. That will be his first. Stand back and go to the line to shoot two. He's 1 of 2 of not from the free throw line. Appreciate you guys tuning into the U-Pike Sports Network for tonight's AAC action. He'll make the first, give stand back 10. Lead 7. He'll have one more. Up and good. Makes both of them, give them 11. Now extend the lead back up to 8. Turner will take over control here for the Bulldogs. Turner shots up, shots good. That's his first made 3 of the night. Give him 7. The lead's down to 5. Thomas got the basketball. All to the bucket. A blocking foul. We'll call it on the floor, I believe. It's on Turner, I believe. It's on Turner. It's a big foul. It's on 21. It's going to be on Hamilton. That'll be his second. The Bears will inbound the basketball from the baseline with 26 on the shot clock. Inbound to Bunch over the Warwicks. Looks to stand back on the post. 20 on the clock. Warwicks gets all the way to the bucket. Finds help. Thomas, swing. Dillon, shot. Rouse around. Bunch, offensive rebound. Finds Thomas. Warwicks has it. 18 on the clock, gets out with the bucket. Up and no good. Standback with follow. Isaac Standback has 13, and the lead is 7. Bulldogs quickly down to the other end of the floor. Sullivan has it for the Bulldogs. Shots up, shots good. That's Mozga. It's his second 3. Give him 7. Both teams are starting to click. 56-52. Dr. Gino Jason Hunt says he's going to give the baseball team some pointers how to heckle the other team. He was a 4-year all-heckler, member of the Mid-South team all 4 years. Pass off of Thomas. That'll be the 9th turnover charge of the Bears. Bunch will get the block at the rim. Jay Falls will check in for Mozga. Mozga's had a good second half here, the senior from Hemet, California. It'll be 26 on the shot clock for the Bulldogs. He scored 35 in the first half. They've already got 21 here in the second half. Or excuse me, 17 here in the second half. Half that. Another 5 minutes. Douglas shots up, no good. Battle for it, Falls, tips it. Standback will come away with his 7th rebound. Warks has the basketball up top. Being guarded by Turner. Thomas has the basketball, looking to attack. Hit 25 in the first half. Stand back. Thought about the 3. Gets all the bucket, tries to finish. He does at the rim. And that'll be whistled on Jay Falls. That'll be his 4th foul. Hopefully stand back is okay. And he is slow to give up. Stand back. He has 15. Jeff Curley, the trainer, will go out and check on him. I'll tell you what, with 14:49 to play, the second half, Bears leading this one 58-52. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Isaac Standback was able to get up and walk off on his own accord, which is good. Look at he's working on David Chapman. I thought maybe working on like a cramp situation with his right leg. So Bunch will shoot the free throw. It'll be his first trip of the night to the free throw line. Bradley on this season, 56%. He already makes that one. Give Bunch 9, and the lead is 7. Cullum checked in for Isaac. They're running Mozga off the screen. Give it to Douglas. 13 on the clock. Turner will make a way to push off on Warks. Warks is in his back pocket here. They're going to get on. Yep, that's it. That'd be his 3rd foul. Yeah, Warks is staying right on top of Turner, and Turner is taking what's called the chicken wing. And once you extend the chicken wing, that's when the officials will make the calls. That's the 4th team foul charge to the Bulldogs here in the second half. Warks has the basketball. Thomas has it. Douglas will be called for the block. It'll be Douglas's 2nd foul, team's 5th. Yeah, nice crowd on hand tonight, folks. Both sides of the gym. Got a lot of the sections partially filled. 15 on the clock. They're going to get Hamilton with the hold. And that's going to put the Bears in the bonus, folks, I believe. Nope, that's going to be the 6th. One more. The Bears only been whistled for one foul here in the second half. Warks has the basketball, goes between the legs. Excuse me, gets over the bucket. Pump fake, pump fake. Blocked by the rim. Bears will keep basketball. I think Kean wanted to shoot it after that first pump fake, and then he had to give one more to get away. Cutlip have it. Thomas out of the corner, shots up, rattles around, comes out. Mozgov goes high for the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. Douglas is going to push. Stand back, good sign by him. He's going to check back in for the Bears' next dead ball. They'll feed Hamilton. He'll find Sullivan. 3-point shots up, 3-point shots good. That's his third made three. Give him 11. He's a second Bulldog player in double figures tonight, and the lead is 59-55. This lead was 17 at halftime. Thomas has the basketball, working. Shots up, shots good. Give him 27 on the night, and the lead's back up to 6. Bears got to do a little better job on the defensive end, though. Douglas has the basketball. Finds Turner, being guarded by Warks. Warks will work around the screen. Nice job, Kean. Hamilton has it. Shots up. Shot is no good. You're going to call Cutlip for the box out. As Sullivan hit the floor hard. That's Cutlip's first foul tonight. The second team foul in the second half. Stand back will replace JD. So the Bulldogs will have the basketball, and he'll inbounds from the baseline with 20. Mozgov for the Douglas. Turner lost the handle, 13 on the clock. Mozgov has it on the wing. Step back, shots up, shots good. Mozgov has 9. The lead is 3, folks. JD will check back in for the Bears' next dead ball. Stand back, working against Mozgov. Shots up, shot rattles around and comes out. Sullivan will come away with it. Feeds Hamilton, shots up, shots good. Give Hamilton 9, and the lead is down to 2. And it was 17 at halftime, 52-35 at the half. Bunch unable to finish at the rim. I think we'll get on Mozgov. It is. That's a big foul for them. It's his third. He's going to send Bunch to the line to shoot 2. He's 1-on-1 of the night. 9.6 boards, got an assist, a steal, and a block in 27 minutes so far for the sophomore from Big Stone Gap. Makes the first. He's in double figures with 10. JD will replace Cutlip. Shorter bench tonight for Coach Compton. We've seen Cutlip and then we've seen Pelfrey just for a few minutes. Bunch makes them both, give him 11. The lead is back up to 4 for the Bears. Outscoring the Bears 24-11 here in the second half. It's over to Hamilton, guarded by Bunch. Mozgov has it. 3-point shots up. 3-point shot is good. Mozgov's third made 3, give him 12. He's the third Bulldog in double figures, and they're within 1. Bunch has the basketball top over the Warks. Trying to look for a post on stand back on the inside. Bunch has it, 13 on the clock. Warks has it, finds Thomas. JD from the corner, shots up. Side of the rim, Turner will come away with the defensive rebound for the Bulldogs. They'll have a chance to take the lead. Douglas, step back, shots up, shots good. A young man's feeling it right now. He's got 18. And the first time since early in the first half. That is The Bulldogs are leading this one by 1 point. Sam Conley will check in next dead ball here for the Bulldogs. Warwick's three-point shot's up. Front of the rim, no good. Sullivan will come away with a defensive rebound. The Bears are one shot and out each trip. They got to get a stop here defensively. Sullivan, Hamilton finishes at the rim. The lead is 3. Hamilton has 11. And that is 4 players in double figures for the Bulldogs, and they are rolling offensively right now, folks. So with 10:02 to play, Bears trailing this one 66-63. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with a 10:02 to play. The Bears showing this one 66-63. The Bulldogs scored 31 here in the second half, 12 of 15 from the floor, 5 of 5 from deep. Bears are 3 of 13, only scored 11 points. And outscored by 20 here in the second half. Standback has the basketball at top. Looking for help, 15 on the clock. Bunch on the post. Conley, who just checked in, will guard him. Shots up, shots good. Bradley Bunch give him 13. The Bears within 1. Bears got to do something here defensively. Again, the Bulldogs are 12 of 15 from the floor. They scored 35 in the first half. They've already got 31 here in the second half. Hamilton has the basketball on the wing. Conley has it. Over to Douglas. Sullivan has it. Shots up, shots good. 6 of 6 from deep. In the second half, Sullivan, that's his 4th made 3, give him 14. Bears down to 4. Keontae Thomas has got 2 here in the second half after scoring 25 in the first half. Warwick's looking to feed Bunch on the post. They'll give it to him now with 10 on the clock. Conley will guard him. Off of Conley, out of bounds. Bears will keep basketball, 6 on the shot clock. Cutler will check in for JD. Bears are 4 of 15 from deep. Thomas has all 4 made 3-point makes on the evening. Stand back. Cutler, we got 5 on the clock. Got to get it up. Fade away. It's blocked. Hamilton. Bulldogs going to push. Spin move on. Stand back. Tries to finish. Hamilton does. Give him 13, and the lead is 6. And, folks, they can't miss in the second half. 14 of 17 from the floor. Thomas gets all of the bucket, finishes at the rim, gives him 29. Bears within 4 with 8:20 to play. Coach Tim Curry says, let's slow it down. Let's run the offense. Conley has it up top. Douglas has the basketball. 12 on the clock, guarded by Thomas. Hamilton has it. 7 on the clock. Gets over the bucket. They'll find Douglas. Pump fake. Creates some space. Ball's on the floor. They should be Bears of basketball. Shot clock violation. Good hustle by Douglas and Warwick both. Coach Curry's asking the official a question on the sideline. Bears trailing by 4, 7:53 to play. Back with a bunch over to Warwick. Thomas has it, attacks the rim, shots up. It's partially blocked. Bulldogs come away with a possession. Sullivan has it for the Bulldogs. Crosses Cutler over, shots up, Shot's good. They are 7 of 7 from deep in the second half, 15 of 18. They are leading this one by 7. They cannot miss in the second half. Warwick has the basketball, gets on the bucket. That's going to be on Douglas. It'll be his third. Should send him to the line shooting one in the bonus. It will. Warwick's is 4-4 from the free throw line. Bears 5 of 17, 0 of 6 from deep. Bulldogs 15 of 18, 7 of 7 from deep. Bears been outscored by 24 here in the second half. Warwick will make the first, give him 9. He'll have one more. The Bears will win this one. They got to win it on the defensive end. Warwick will make the second one, get 6 of 6 from the line tonight. Give him 10. Bears within 5. Conley has a basketball on the wing. Had Douglas on the cut. Unable to find him. Hamilton creating a little space. Shots up. Shots good, folks. 16 of 19 in the second half. Give Hamilton 15 to lead 7. As we're under 7 minutes to play in the second half. Thomas has the basketball at the free throw line. Spin move. Shots up. Shots good. Keontae Thomas has 31. That time Compton says, give me a timeout. And this is going to be a full timeout. So with 6:48 to play, Bears trailing this one 76-71. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 6:48 to play. Bears trailing this one 76-71. The Bulldogs 16 of 19 from the floor in the second half, 7 of 7 from deep. Bears have to turn it up here on this end of the floor. Shots up, no good. Isaac stand back and come away with a defensive rebound. That'll be his 8th of the evening. Yeah. Just one away from his season average. Give it to stand back in the post. Gets all the way to the bucket. Shots up. Shots good. Isaac stand back has 17. His season average. The Bears within 3. Coach Curry's one run some floppy action. Douglas shots up. Shots good. Give him 20. An impressive game by that young man. The lead's 5. Warwick will get it off the bunch. Bunch will find stand back. Isaac has been taking his man the last couple of possessions. 15 on the clock, goes between his legs. Spin move. There comes the double team. The ball's knocked away. Conley will come away with the steal for the Bulldog. They'll try to finish with the left hand. He does. That's Conley's first bucket. The lead is 7, the largest of the night for the Bulldogs. Bears have hit 4 threes, all by Keontae Thomas in the first half. Gets all the bucket, tries to finish. No call, a lot of contact. Stand back for the offense rebound. Put it back in, give him 19. Bears within 5 as we tick towards down 5 minutes to go in the ball game. Douglas has the basketball. Cutler will guard Sullivan up top. 13 on the clock. Conley has it over to Hamilton. Give it to Turner. Warwick's guarding him. Nice job, Kean. Over to Douglas. Costello, that young man. 3 on the clock. Shots up. No good. Bradley Bunch with a defensive rebound. Bears looking to push. Down 5. 4.5 minutes to play in the ballgame. Warwick's all the bucket. Tries to finish. And, he does not finish, but he'll go to the line to shoot 2. The foul's going to be on Turner. It'll be his 4th. Team's 9th, and Warwick will shoot 2 of this trip. Mozgov will return to the lineup for the Bulldogs. Warwick's a perfect 6 of 6 from the free throw line tonight. 7 of 7, give him 11 points. Turner will check out with Mozgov checking in. Misses the second, leads 4. 4.5 minutes to play. Don't go anywhere, folks. Douglas has the basketball over to Hamilton. That's Mozgov. Nope. It's Hamilton, excuse me. Mozgov now has. Douglas has 15 on the clock, guarded by Thomas this time. Gets all the way to the bucket. Pass out to Mozgov. Shots up. The shot's good. It's their 8th made 3 in the second half. Mozgov has 4 made 3. He has 15. The lead 7 with 4 minutes to play. Cullip looking for stand back, guarded by Conley on the inside. They'll find Cullip. Pump fake, feed Bunch. Thomas has it. Unsure what to do offensively. Over to Cullip. Got in the corner. 10 on the clock. Don't have to force anything yet. Thomas. Warwick has it. 5 on the clock. Got to do something with it now. The floater's up. No good. Warwick's will knock it away. Mozgov is going to be called for the foul. Kean Warwick just wanted more than he did. That's the 4th foul on Mozgov. And that's what's in Warwick's line, shooting 2 shots. 7 of 8 on the night. Bears down by 7. 3:30 to play. Falls is going to check back in for the Bulldogs. And he'll come in on the second free throw. I'm sure he'll probably check in for Mozgov, I'm guessing. Two consecutive free throws Warwick has missed. Bears as a team, 18 of 23 on the night. Bulldogs only been to the line 7 times. They've shot 22 threes and made 11. Warwick will make the second, give him 12. The lead is 6. Bears have to have stops. Have to play perfect basketball the rest of the way. Douglas has the basketball on the wing up top. Going by the Thomas. Hamilton now has it. Gets all with the bucket, tries to finish. Up, no good. Stand back comes away with the rebound. That's his 10th of the night. Give him a double. Thomas has it over Warwick. Need to get Thomas going again offensively. Warwick picks up his dribble over to Cullip. Finds Bunch. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots, no good. Cullip with the tip. No good. Hamilton will come away with the defensive rebound. Under 3 minutes to play. Douglas has the basketball, working off a Hamilton screen. They got away with the push, no call. Gets all the way to the bucket, finishes at the bucket. Give him 22. Over to Thomas. He's looking to finish at the bucket. Nope, finds Cullip. 3-point shots up. 3-point shots good. Keenan Cullip hits a 3, give him 5. Bears within 5. A big-time bucket from the sophomore from Johnson City, Tennessee. Douglas has the basketball. He's the leading scorer for the Bulldogs tonight. He's got 22. 15 on the clock. They're very patient on the offensive end now. Sullivan working against Cullip. Shots up. Nope. They find Falls, and he'll jam it down. That's his 7th point. Coach Curry says, give me a timeout. So 1:59 to play. Bears trailing this one 87-80. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 1:59 to play. Bears trailing this one 87-80. They'll inbound the basketball the full length of the floor. The Bears are shooting double bonus. The Bears have only committed 2 fouls in the second half. And if we get into a possession arrow, the Bears will have the possession arrow as well. Works up the basketball, working off a bunch screen over to Thomas. The Douglas will switch on him. Bunch, three-point shots up. No good, but they're going to call a foul. It's on Mozgov. That's his 5th foul. And Bradley Bunch will go to the line shooting 3. He's a perfect 3-of-3 from the free throw line tonight. As Mozgov will leave the game 5 of 10 from the floor, 4 made threes, 15.6 rebounds. He spent a lot of time talking to the UPI baseball team tonight as well. Bunch makes the first. Turner will return to lineup for the Bulldogs. And then Dillon checked in for Cutlip that last timeout as well. Makes the second one, and then Turner will check in for Conley. Bunch is up to 15. Give him 16, and the lead is 4. Hamilton will get it into Turner. Wards will guard him. Keontae Thomas has played every minute of tonight's game. Sullivan has the basketball. They'll double him, gets over to Douglas. Getting Douglas leading the way with 22 tonight for the Bulldogs. 13 on the clock. Douglas works the basketball, passes, corner, shot clock violation, no shot. That's the stop the Bears needed right there. Bears trailing this in 87-83. We've got 1:10 to play. Bears have to execute on the offensive end now. Bunch has it. Blocking foul. Bunch will go to the line shooting 2 more shots. Let's see who this is on, folks. It's on Falls. That'd be his 5th foul. And I don't believe any of the Bulldogs have been whistled for the foul now. I believe they fouled anybody. And Falls is already fouled out, and he's still trying to talk to the official. The official, best thing for him to do is go sit down, though. No reason why I should be holding on this much of the game. So Bunch will have 2. He makes the first, makes it 87-84. And he's up to 17. He'll have 1 more. Minute 5 to play. Give him 18. Bears down by 2. So Conley, the foul's going to be called on Warwicks. He's one. The Union's talking too much. Players are talking too much for both teams. We've got a minute to 1 play, 2-point ball game. Turner's got the basketball. They're going to play a little defense here. Bears have only been whistled for 3 fouls. Sullivan's got it. He's been hot in the second half. Hamilton's got it with 10 on the clock. They're going to play defense here. He's out with the bucket, tries to finish. He's unable to do so. Isaac standing back, coming away with the defensive rebound. The Bears are going to push. 35 seconds, and Coach Ty Compton says, give me a timeout. And let's see if this is a 30 or a full. It'll be a full timeout. So with 34 seconds to play, folks, Union leading this one 87-85, but the Bears will have basketball. Watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. See some fans in the stands enjoying a great AAC action tonight. 87-85. Bears will inbound the basketball from the side. 34 seconds to play. They got 26 on the shot clock. Warwicks has the basketball. Bunch has the bat. He's going to attack the rim. Finds JD. Left-handed shot. Something good. We're tied at 87. 24 seconds to go. So Coach Compton has won them to foul. Not for sure the reason why. So 21.7 seconds to go. That foul's going to be called on Thomas, his first, team's fourth. 21.7 to go. And it's going to be on standback. Team's fifth. Isaac's second. 18 seconds to go. Hamilton has over to Douglas. Douglas had a heck of a game tonight. He's at 22. 10 seconds to go. Douglas, he's not going to give that basketball up. Thomas guarding him. 5 on the clock. Douglas, he walked. No, they're going to call a foul. No. But it's not free throws, though. It should be from the side. I thought he may have got bowed out. I thought he walked on that one, but they said Thomas held first. So 2 seconds to go, 2.3. Turner inbound to Hamilton. Hamilton going away from the basket. Shots up. No good, and we're going to overtime, folks, just like it did in Barberville. Tied at 87. Don't go anywhere. We'll send it back to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. We're in overtime, tied at 87. The Bears go on a 7-0 run to close out, to force the game to overtime. Foul trouble. 2 players have already fouled out for the Bulldogs, Mozgah and Falls. Turner has 4 for the Bears. Warks has 3. Then 2 apiece for Bunch, Thomas, Dillon, and Stanback. So it'll be Hamilton and Stanback to jump at the center circle. And Warks will come away with the first possession for the Bears. So again on that 7-0 run, just tied up. A big putback by Jeremy Dillon to tie it at 87. Dillon has the basketball. Warks as Douglas fell down. Over to Bunch. 10 on the clock. Works his way down. Douglas guarding him. Finds Stanback. Shots up. Shots no good. Offensive rebound. Shots up. No good. But we've got a blocking foul. It's going to be on the 3. That's going to be on Douglas. That'll be his 4th foul. It's going to send Stanback to the line shooting 2 shots. 3 of 4 on the night. The Bears are 24 of 29 on the night. Union 4 of 7. Stanback's first free throw is short. When he misses his free throw, that's where he'll miss his short. Big Ike has 19 points, 12 rebounds on the night. He's got 2 steals. And he makes the second one. The Bears on an 8-0 run to take an 88-87 lead. 4.5 minutes play in overtime. We'll give it to Sullivan, guarded by Bunch. Gets all the way to the bucket, tries to finish. Unable to do so. Ike will come away with his 13th rebound of the night. Coach Compton says, be patient, let's run some offense. We go to Thomas, over to Dillon, back to Warks. Warks have it, Stanback, looking to post. He and Hamilton are battling on the inside. Thomas shots up, no good. Bradley Bunch with a big offensive rebound and a putback. Bradley Bunch has 20 along with the 8 rebounds. And the Bears up by 3. It's a 10-0 run for the Bears. Douglas has the basketball, behind the back dribble. Passes over to Sullivan, shots up, shots no good. Isaac Stanback with his 14th rebound of the night. Bears leading this one 90-87 with 3 minutes and 20 seconds to play here in overtime. Warwick over to Stanback. The Bunch running some offense over to Thomas. Thomas, Stanback off his chest, out of bounds. That'll be the 11th turnover charge of the Bears on the night. Exciting Appalachian Athletic Conference here. Thomas is cramping up, folks. He's played every single minute of the game tonight. Keenan Cup will check back in. My man David Chapman loves overtime. He loves exciting basketball action. Douglas has the basketball, being guarded by Keenan Cutler. They run a little elevator screen for Turner. Ward stays on him, 15 on the clock. Hamilton shots up, shots good. Give him 18, and we're tied at 90. And let's see if it's going to be a 30 or a full. Be a full timeout. So with 2:49 to play in overtime, we're tied at 90. Watching Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. 2:49 to play in overtime. We're tied at 90. Bulldogs lead this one 87-80. The Bears go on a 10-0 run, and then Hamilton has hit a big-time three. That's the 12th made three for the Bulldogs tonight. They're tied at 90 here in overtime. Thomas checked back in after checking out with cramps. Back over to Stanback, has the basketball, 15 o'clock. He's going to drive, get all the way to the bucket, tries to finish at the rim. He does! Isaac Stanback has 22. Bears up by 2. Bears committed 6 fouls, so the Bulldogs will shoot free throws, or one and a bonus if they get fouled. 14 on the clock. The Bears are in a double bonus. Turner has the basketball. Conley shots up. Shot's no good. Ball back around to Keegan Warks. Come away with the defensive rebound. A little curly deal dribbling like Harlan Globetrotters. And he's cramping up too. Warks has played 40 minutes tonight. He's cramped. Keontae Thomas is cramped tonight. Had to probably put Pelfrey in the game. Cutler will come in the game. Stanback had cramps at one time. So Warwick has played 40 minutes tonight. Bunch has played 42. Thomas has played 43. Stanback's played 28. Cutler's played 24. So we've got 18 on the shot clock. So Thomas will probably run the point with this lineup. Thomas had the basketball, 15 on the clock, being guarded by Douglas up top. He's a stand-back screen over. Isaac going to take himself all to the bucket, tries to finish through. He does! Isaac Stanback has 24. The Bears are up by 4. Sullivan has the basketball. He's had a big night for the Bulldogs. Will Conley's got it. Spin move, shots up, shots no good. Battle for the rebound. Isaac Stanback says, give me the basketball for the 15th time tonight. Bears leading this one 94-90. And a foul is going to be on Hamilton, his 4th. Stanback will go to the line shooting 2. 4 of 6 from the free throw line. These two teams have met twice this year. Both times have went to overtime. Stanback makes the first one, makes it 95-90. He'll have one more. Jason Hunt says Warwick is a warrior. I agree 110% with you. Isaac makes both of them, give him 26, and the lead is 6. Again, this team has made 9 three-point buckets since halftime. Do not rest on them. Sullivan has it. Finds Hamilton, three-point shots up, no good, front of the rims. Turner coming away with the rebound. He'll find Douglas, three-point shots up, no good. Stanback for the 16th time tonight. Says, give me the basketball, and Thomas has it. We got 1 minute to play in overtime. Hamilton has it. Hamilton's got 4 fouls. That's going to hit 5. That's what he's telling coach, that somebody else is going to foul him. Will Bailey, the senior from San Diego, California, will check in, replacing him. Thomas will go to the line shooting 2. He's 5 of 7 from the free throw line tonight. He's got 31 points. He had 25 in the first half. Makes the first, give him 32. He's got 32. Stanback's got 26. Bunch has got 20. Works has got 12. Makes them both. Give him 33 on the night. Bears it by 8. Under a minute to play. Douglas has the basketball. Knocked away by Keontae Thomas. Douglas comes over with it. Bailey has it. Over to Keontae Thomas with a steal. Behind the back to Cullum. He'll finish at the rim. Give him 5. The lead's 10. The Bears have scored 100. Sullivan shots up, no good. Ball's bounced around. Turner's shot's good. Count the bucket, and Keenan Cutlip is going to be called for the foul. It'll be Cutlip's second foul. Count the bucket. Turner has 10. He'll have one shot from the free throw line. Turner's 20. He's 70% from the free throw line on the season. Makes that, so makes it 100-94. Warks checked back in for Cutlip. They foul him. And Turner will be 5 fouls on Turner. And those will be the fourth Bulldog to foul out tonight. Caleb McClendon, the freshman from Harlan High School, will check in. Warwick's on the night, 8 of 10 from the free throw line. He's got 12 points. Makes the first. It's the first time this season the Bears have went over 100 points. The previous high was 99 of Montreat. Makes them both. Give him 14. Bears lead by 8. Coach Compton says stay away. McClendon shots up, front of the rim. Thomas comes away with the rebound. Give him 5 of those on the night. And Coach Curry says do not foul anymore. And the Bears are going to win this ball game, folks. A hard-fought ball game between two great teams. Bears move to 14-4, 12-2, in solo possession of first place in the AAC. Had to win this 102-94. Let's send it back to the station for a quick break. We'll come back. Hopefully we'll get to catch Coach Kai Compton for some Bears basketball on the UPI Sports Network. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Whew. Bears win this one 102-94, folks. This was an exciting game. You can tell first place was on the line in the AAC, and the Bears come out victorious 102-94. And I'm looking over the stats, too. You talk about some individual performances by both teams. Let's check this out. So for Union, they go 38-72. They went 21-29 in the second half and 8 of 11 from deep. They go 2 of 10 from the field in overtime, though 2 of 8 from deep. They go 38-72, 53%, 13-31. They're led and scored by Douglas with 22. It's got confirmation. Ty Compton will be joining us for the post-game interview. We've had 5 players with double figures. Douglas with 22, 18 for Hamilton, 17 for Sullivan, 15 for Mosgott, 11 for Turner. So basically their entire starting lineup was in double figures. For the Bears, 33 of 61, 5 of 18 from deep, 31 of 37, folks, from the free throw line. An area the Bears have struggled all season from the free throw line, coming to the game shooting the mid-60s as a team. They shoot 84% from the line tonight. Keontae Thomas, 25 points in that first half, ends up with 33, played 45 minutes tonight, 5 rebounds, 3 assists. He got a steal. Stand back. 26 points, 16 rebounds, 2 steals. He played 40 minutes tonight. Bradley Bunch, 20 points, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line, played 44 minutes. Kean Warwick played 40 minutes, goes 10 of 12 from the free throw line, scores 14. Dillon has 2, a big bucket to tie it at 87 to send it to overtime. Cullub with a big bucket as well, 7 points, had a big 3 to extend that lead out for the Bears too. Whew, man, that was a fun one there, folks. That was a big-time game, big-time crowd. First place on the line. Both teams won the game. Ty Compton coming up here. He's going to join me here. I know he's got to be tired. Talk about an exciting ball game here. This is going to be a fun interview, folks. Don't go anywhere. Coach, talk about a fun one. I tell you what, it was fun.
I was gonna say I guess it's all about perspective. But
well, you know what? As long as we have when it says U Pike has more points than the other team, it's fun in my book, Coach.
Man, oh man.
2 talented teams tonight, Coach.
Very talented. 2 national tournament caliber teams for sure. Man, out of breath just from from the emotion of it.
You know, here, Coach, you seen this one, and we saw Rick Bentley help me a little bit on the call in the first half, and we knew how talented that team guys were playing tonight. And you seen that first half, the first few possessions, Coach, had 4 or 5 jump balls. Both teams wanted it. Both teams come in with a purpose to try to make a point tonight.
You know, and that's, part of our message then, pregame, halftime, all week. It's just been, those guys have won 9 or 10 straight conference regular season championships. They've been in that position 9 or 10 straight years, and they know what it takes. They know how to win. They know how tough it's going to be, and we're trying to learn that. We're trying to learn that. We're in the driver's seat, but we're trying to learn that. And the one thing that we kept in the back of our mind was that Union always finds a way to get it done, but they've never had to get it done through us.
That's right.
And we kept that in mind, and we knew they were going to come out and swing. They did the same thing down there, and they've done that all year long in several games. They find themselves in a big hole and always find a way to get back. And we knew it was coming. We knew we had to find a way to swing back somehow, some way. And that final 2 minutes couldn't have went any better for us. And
well, Coach,
our guys played their butt off. I'm very proud of them.
So let's go back to the first half here. Keontae Thomas, 25 points in the first half. Just could not miss.
He's been playing really, really well. Really, really well. I think he was 1 for 9 down there the first game of the year. Didn't play to his potential. He's really started to figure it out for us. Been much more consistent. Been a great leader for us. Really impacts at both ends of the floor. And he came out. I'm so glad to see him have a big time game tonight because he certainly worked for it. He certainly earned it. And I knew how much it bothered him to not really show up the first game of the year in such a big moment, and a big game, his first game at U-Pike, against them down there. Very, very happy for him to have such a big game tonight.
I'll tell you what, he showed up tonight, Coach.
He did.
He was a big time, and they could not stop him. Hit him from deep, scored from all three levels too. And Coach, I tell you what, when we have 99 on our team, there nobody can stop him.
Big Isaac Stanback is a problem. He's a problem. I told him, I complained to our guys. I complained to my staff all night about him. I felt like, just didn't feel like I was getting energy from him. Didn't feel like he was as intentional as he normally is. Didn't feel like he was as aggressive and in the same mindset that he normally was. Then you get the stat sheet and he's 10 for 12 and he's got 26 and 16. And, it's just,
the coach,
I can be wrong too. I can admit when I'm wrong. And obviously I think, I think he found it there in overtime. Obviously, he was very. You see a different burst in him. You see him sit down in a stance defensively. You see him chasing every defensive rebound. When he gets in that mode, he's really, really hard to stop. Really hard to stop.
And Coach, the sophomore from Big Stone Gap, Bradley Bunch, continues to improve. 20 points tonight and a perfect 8 of 8 from the free throw line and 8 boards.
And this is a kind of night like tonight is a night that he wouldn't have had last year. And really wouldn't have had at the beginning of the year. A night that he doesn't make any threes, he still finds a way to get 20 and 8, have a huge impact defensively. Last year was a little feast or famine from 3, and there's been some times early this year, but he's starting to really find his way inside out and learn the value of being a complete player and be the versatile player that we know he is. And, when we can get him and Ike both playing that way on the block, they've shown great success.
Kean works tonight, Coach. 40 minutes, 10 of 12 from the free throw line. I think you'll take that every night.
Absolutely. You look at Kean Works with 41 minutes and Keontae Thomas with 45 minutes, and you go ahead and throw Wade Pelfrey in there as a primary ball handler for 3 more minutes, and that's a combined 4 turnovers in all those minutes tonight. And those guys have been doing that all year long. They've done it their entire career, and when those guys value the basketball that way and get us shots and don't waste opportunities, that's huge for us.
Well, Coach, and when you score 102 points, you score 102, sometimes you think, well, you made 14 to 15 threes. You made 5 threes tonight, Coach.
Yeah, 1 in the second half, and, it really dried up on us. And, obviously 38.5 and 12.5 in the second half, that's just not going to get it done on most nights. But, again, found a way to be, above 65 in the overtime, or 66 in the overtime and above 65 in the first half. I guess you can live when you're 54 for the game. So we can not a great night shooting the basketball for us, which is a little bit uncharacteristic of our group lately, but very, very happy with the result.
Coach, something that team kind of struggled this year. Usually in the mid-60s from the free throw line. Tonight, Coach, you go 31, 31 37, 84%.
That's the difference. The amount of free throws that we got, the aggression that we had, the discipline that we showed to attack and know that we were in the bonus early and that we needed to continue to try to work for that. That was great discipline by our guys.
And Coach, there's something that there's a couple of plays that really stood out to me, and a couple of guys who really didn't get their hands on the basketball a lot tonight, or the basketball just wasn't going down. But it showed, I think, the culture of your team, and everybody's getting. JD doesn't make a shot until toward the end of that set, the second half, to tied 87, offensive rebound, and finish with that left hand. Talk about his composure.
Yeah, 0 for 3 from 3, and he's a top 5 3-point shooter in the league this year, almost 45%, and he's going to have nights like that. He played really, really well down there against them, but Keenan Cutlip came in and had some tough moments, but he gave us 26 good minutes, 26 good minutes on both ends of the floor, and with 1 turnover in 26 minutes, that's phenomenal. 2 turnovers by both of those guys in 26 minutes apiece is good, and when we got those other guys going and the way Keontae and Ike were going, and even Bradley a little bit tonight, and obviously Kean from the free throw line, when those guys are going like that, it's just about, having the discipline to get the ball where it needs to go and continue feeding the hot hand, and luckily we did.
Coach, in an 8-point overtime victory, you out-rebound them 40-24. That's just not one person.
Yeah, absolutely. Obviously Isaac had a huge impact on the glass, but our rebounding efforts are collective, and we know that. And we knew how dangerous they were offensively on the glass. Held them to 8 tonight, which is, on a normal night is maybe approaching the uncomfortable zone, but they averaged 15 a game offensive rebounding wise, and I think they had 15 or 17 on us in the first game of the year down there offensive rebounding. So to be able to cut that number in half was huge.
So, Coach, now, I mean, you get a couple of days off, then you guys traveling down to Elizabethton to take on the Milligan Buffaloes, Coach.
Yeah, huge.
Another tough opponent.
Huge
Coach.
game. You know, they're playing really, really well. They have the nation's leading scorer. It was a very close game here. They're scoring the ball really, really well, really skilled. Going to be another really tough game, but we're going to enjoy this one for the night.
Well, you definitely should, and that is something I thought it was every player, every coach. I mean, you had guys who didn't see a minute of action on the floor tonight, but they're up every single possession cheering on their teammates.
Yeah, we have great guys, man. They've all been balled in, and as we go through the year, they just continue to be more balled in. And, you know, I know there's some disappointment there. Obviously, everybody wishes they were able to play and do the things, and it worked out perfect for them. But these guys are unbelievable guys. They've really balled in and love each other and play for each other. And you know, the group that we have is really special. It's not something that you get to experience a ton, and I'm super glad that we're getting to experience it tonight. And before we go, I want to say Corbin Spencer, hopefully he's watching. You know, he had his surgery today on his ACL, said everything went well. But, you know, just wanting to know if he's watching and listening that we're all thinking about him. We're super excited that it went well for him, and we're ready to see him get back on the mend and get back to the old Corbin.
If I know Corbin Spencer, he was cheering on the whole time, Coach.
For sure, absolutely.
Coach, congratulations and enjoy
Thanks,
this
buddy.
one.
Appreciate it.
Ty Compton, the head coach of the men's basketball team at the University of Pikeville. The Bears moved to 14-4, 12-2 in the conference with a 102-94 victory. Whew. Folks, we'll appreciate you guys tuning in with us on the UPike Sports Network as the Bears sweep the Bulldogs tonight. So we'll close up shop here from the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Gary Justice for David Chapman and signing off tonight. And please remember, folks, it's always a great day to be a Bear.